Greetings, Dr. Clarissa Francis here, the Real Hot Girl Doc. I am here today in honor of Women's Herstory Month, International Women and Girls Day, and National Women Girls HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. I want to recognize, acknowledge, celebrate, honor the women in my life who have played a significant role in my life. Because often I'm asked, how did I become the real hot girl doc? And so while I did a lot of work to get here, I had much support, inspiration, motivation, hype, a lot of yes, and a lot of sisterhood, a lot of sisterships, and support, which is very necessary. Not to um, take away from the non-women in my life. But today I want to honor the women in my life by saying those names. My family, my mother, Wanda, my grandmothers, Dorothy, Ruby, my aunties, my cousins, my sister friends, my sister, my professional and academic moms at Clark Atlanta University, at Bowling Green University, at Bowling Green State University, at in my massage therapy program, in my training in conscious erotic touch, in at California Institute of Integral Studies, the sisterhood I found, the support I received from my chair, the 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 women and folks in literature and activists, to mention some: Audre Lorde, Angela Davis, Bell Hooks, Loretta Ross, Kimberly Crenshaw, Patricia Hill Collins, Alice Walker, Ida B. Wells, Fannie Lou Hamer, those in music. Let's see, Spice Girls, TLC, Destiny's Child, India Arie, Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo. Who did I mention? It's so many. It's so many help play it, but I just wanted to say their names for to honor them. It's so many I can mention, and I will continue to mention. And I want to give you your flowers, champagne showers, while you are here, and those who have transitioned in honor of them. Because I'm here and I'm continuing on. I want them to know and feel and see how them pouring into me, how I plan to pour into others. And so, just to get some background of how I got into this work of Black women's sexual liberation and how I became the Black uh, sexual liberation coach and the hot girl scholar and the real hot girl doc. So with my background, I noticed in Africana studies, women's studies, I noticed that oftentimes health and sexuality and relationships, intimate relationships, were not coming up in the conversations when we were speaking on the systems put in place to oppress the individuals of the African diaspora. And so, speaking of the trauma, speaking on the experiences and the way that the psychological effects it had on us, but oftentimes not speaking on how it affects our sex life. How is it related to the disproportionate rates of sexually transmitted infections? How does it relate to women, Black women's or women's um, denial of bodily autonomy and pleasure, and how it affects protection, the protection of Black women. When we speak about protect Black women, where did that come from? Why do we have to say and advocate for protecting Black women? And so, something that I plan to contribute to the fields, because my work is interdisciplinary, and so in Africana studies, Black studies, women's studies, sexuality studies, healing modalities, is that history. That history is important, but also that healing. The healing is missing. Pleasure is missing. It's important to talk about the statistics and the ways in which you can reduce your risk of STIs and harm to others or yourselves, mental health, stress management. But when are we going to have conversations about pleasure, about the good stuff, about feeling good? Adrienne Marie Brown, um, with pleasure, speaks on pleasure activism, the politics of feeling good, and what that means for you. Oftentimes, I ask this question, and those are unable, individuals are unable to answer this, specifically when I'm speaking to Black women. And so, something that I aim to do is create spaces for Black women to be educated, um, supported, and celebrated, to tap in into their sexual liberation. And so, you will be seeing more of me. I have rested. I'm recharged from my journey of becoming the real hot girl doc, Dr. Francis, and which was much needed rest. I'll share more later, but now I'm ready, and so I hope you all are ready. Ready or not, here I come. So I'll have the Let Freedom Come coaching program, Black sexuality professionals and the aspiring sexually liberated. And I'll be speaking at events, conferences. I'm open to speaking at podcasts, interviews. I'll be here coming to you at least once a month. I'll be present on Instagram with lives, speaking with different individuals in the community, activists, healers, practitioners, those in healthcare, healthcare professionals, and what else? And some other juicy things, which I'm excited about. And so I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for joining. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will be seeing you soon. And if you have not, show appreciation. Give a woman their flowers today. Don't wait. Honor them, whatever that may look like for them. If it's not flowers, you know. If not, ask. Thank them. Slide, send cash app, whatever it is. Take them out to dinner. Treat them to dinner. Thank them. Allow them space to speak or vent. Sponsor some therapy, maybe, because therapy is necessary, but it does cost. And healing. Um, find ways to assist in their healing. If you do not identify as a woman and you have women in your life, find out ways how you can support them in their journeys. And until next time, peace.